Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truthful Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. We have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending and releasing. Might be a message for you this week. An experience you're encountering. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for the week ahead. What does Aquarius need to hear? And these are intuitive tarot readings. I say what comes to me as always. So let's pull you an Archangel Michael message. We have number 19. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Some of you might need to hear that. All right, let's see what we have for you. We're going to pull an overarching energy first. What do we have? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for our lovely Aquarians for the week ahead. What does Spirit want Aquarius to know? Overarching energy first, thank you, for the week ahead. Message for Aquarius, we have the Fool. The very beginnings of the major arcana. A leap of faith. Taking a chance. A brand new beginning, brand new chapter. We have the High Priestess. So you're being guided. You're being guided through your intuition, your instinct, sometimes dreams as well. The Knight of Cups, male or female with the Knight of Cups in a general reading. Seven of Cups. The Nine of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. And the Two of Wands, crossroads energy. But where there has been, it feels like earlier in the week, where there's kind of mental anxiety and stress and worry, in this scenario, you are absolutely being guided. You deep down, you know what you want to do. It's about trusting that inner voice through the noise of the mind is what I'm seeing for you, because we do have reasons to be in the Nine of Swords energy. It can be a magnified energy here, Aquarius. When the mind focuses on the negative, those swords, which represent our thoughts in our mind, once we focus on one thought, they multiply quickly. Certainly just like, the swords in that picture. When we focus on the negative, it just seems to get worse and worse and spiral out of control, and we lose that sense of perspective. But it doesn't mean that it isn't based in fact why you're feeling the way that you do. But you're being told to listen to that quiet voice within, to trust your intuition, to trust that inner voice within, because you're being guided by, again, God, Spirit, the universe, and you're being told to trust that as well. Even dreams, for those of you who might be guided that way too. For those of you who also connect with your spirit guides, psychics of some kind, or sensitive intuitives, again, the same thing would apply here. Deep down, you know what you need to do, even though there's a level of stress. It's about cutting through all the noise of the mind and listening to that quiet voice within. Because the Fool is about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, moving beyond, what might feel comfortable for us as well, because leaps of faith do. Taking a risk and taking a chance does. It is a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning. But we can liberate from everything that's gone before as well and start a brand new path. The Knight of Cups is someone who is connected to your heart. You could look at that in terms of friendships, family, love, romantic, people who we have bonds with, strong connections with, you've got history with this person, which hasn't necessarily been the easiest. The Ten of Wands can be about releasing the baggage of the past, the weighty experience that you might have gone through in the present or even the past. So this is just somebody who's saying, can we just let that go and start over again? Can we make space for the new? Is there a chance? This is somebody who is opening up to you, who is reaching out to you, and pretty much wearing their heart on their sleeve. This is that scenario here. They're certainly wanting to move past some kind of difficult experience with you. Whether it's in the present, or like I said, they're coming back from the past in some way, the message remains the same. It feels like there has been baggage here, a difficult experience. And again, the Nine of Swords, I don't know if I can let go of it, or I don't want to know if I want to expose myself to this again. I mean, this just feels that sense of, certainly for a lot of you here, there's a level of fear of history repeating itself or exposing yourself in a vulnerable way because of what happened before. But you want to know where it leads. I mean, this is the scenario. This is when there can be a level of confusion. I mean, emotions are going to be a little bit all over the place and a little bit confusing as well. But this is that scenario here where, I want to see if something can be manifested here. Looking at the possibility and potential of a situation. Am I ready to sacrifice this current relationship? Am I ready to let it go right now? Am I better to wait and see if we can get past maybe some difficult experience and start anew? Again, cross those bridges and mend fences. So this can be the scenario here where there's the level of, I don't know, but I want to find out. And similarly, this can also be a kind of being open to surrender. If this is someone coming back into your life, being open to see how something goes, being open to, look at something in a different way. Because if we look at something the same way that we've always looked at something, you'll likely just keep on seeing the Ten of Wands. You'll likely just keep on seeing that. So, this person is upright. So this is about, both of these people are. So looking at the energy in a completely different way, is an energy of, again, there's vulnerability with a heart, but being prepared to look at something in a different way, to be open, to see if something can be manifested. And this is the choice that you have to make here. Or whether you sacrifice it, and whether you are ready to completely let it go. But for a lot of you, it feels that there's a level of fear, uncertainty, vulnerability with this. But I also like the Two of Wands because it's more empowered in terms of decisiveness. I think that you're choosing your path here. The Two of Wands can represent yes or no, and there are two paths available to you. You have a choice which way you want to go. But it can also be about, again, moving beyond what is familiar. And only you can choose that. You can choose whether you give someone another chance or not, whether you say yes or no, whether you stay within a current relationship or whether you stay within whatever the format that relationship is, or whether you step into the unknown and liberate from the whole thing. Similarly, it can be also, do I take a chance? Do I move from where I feel stable and secure, or do I actually take a chance and step into the unknown? I mean, either way, it feels here that whether it's someone returning into your life or someone you already know here, Aquarius, it feels like, should you choose to, I think that you want to see where this leads. Because it feels like, again, the Seven of Cups, hopes, dreams, and wishes available to be manifested. It's that sense of wanting to see if something can be manifested. And it can sometimes be, then you don't live with the kind of what if scenario. What if I had done that, but I didn't? I liberated from the whole thing. We don't look back. We don't question. We don't, think, that sense of what if. You try, you take a chance, you take a leap of faith, you take a risk. You might feel vulnerable. Fool's arms are wide open. But, I'm ready. I'll take a chance. I'll take a risk because I want to see. I want to see if something can be manifested here. New hopes, dreams, and wishes. And likely from a wiser point of view, learning through wisdom and experience will be part of this process as well. Wiser for the experience that you've gone through so that you don't make the same mistakes that maybe, have been made before. These are the energies at play here, Aquarius. Sometimes we just have to surrender. And the choice is yours. But one of two things will happen should you choose to see where something leads with this person. One, you'll be very glad that you did. You'll be very glad that you took a chance because there's a real chance for happiness, joy, fulfillment, satisfaction, someone bringing real meaning to your life here. So whatever the scenario is, whether it's family, friends, love, romance, the same message applies. There could well be an avenue here for you'll be glad that you did. Now, for others of you, again, there can also be that scenario here where, you give someone a chance and something happens, and again, it might well be the final straw. But at least you tried. At least you're not questioning, what if, you don't look back with regret or questions. You know fully now how you need to move forward and are very comfortable with that. So either way, I always say the Hanged Man is one of the wisest energies of all because we surrender. We surrender. We just let things play out. We see how things go. We're open. We assess. We learn. We just let things kind of like carry out in the fullness of time. But eventually you get your answer. You get your answer one way or another in terms of fully understanding, what's right for you in this situation. And that's what I see for you here. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to surrender, see how things go, because it puts the onus back on the other person then. And it feels in this scenario here, Aquarius, should you choose to give somebody another chance, that's what's required. Just surrender. And you'll get your answer, one way or another. So it feels like being open to a brand new chapter, leap of faith, taking a risk, taking a chance. And then we'll see where it leads. It's fully the energy here. But ultimately, you decide whether you want to do that or not. I think that's what's required of you or asked of you here by this other person. Should you cross that bridge, because again, we do have that with the energies here, you're absolutely protected. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aquarius? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Aquarius. Message for Aquarius, thank you. So your affirmation for the week, I am getting healthier and stronger every day. That is your affirmation. Strong position of surrender. An opportunity to take a chance and see how something goes. But there is a crossroads here in terms of whether you want to do that or not here, Aquarius. We have Badger as your spirit animal oracle message. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. I did look at the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to say it. We have Wolf. It's quite a guarded energy, the Wolf energy. We guard our energy with the Wolf. So we have inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Aquarius, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.